Alright, now I want to believe that this is a first. Surely we've reacted to Tara Reid a couple times, you know, music videos, songs, singles, albums, whatever it is. Token, I think this is the first time, you know, I've heard of Token, yes. I've heard a song, you know, he also has it with Lil Skies, but I believe that was probably before I was making reaction videos, so I want to say I do not have a reaction on him. But if I do, hey, all to it, you know, hey, whatever. But this song, I have no idea what to expect. I had to give it a listen because there's an official music video. I haven't really heard Token for, you know, a good while, and that's just on me. I stopped listening kind of thing, you know, whatever. Just haven't, you know, got to listening to him. Listen to so much other fucking people. We got an official music video. Let's go. Oh my god.
I was in a Jeep with at least 3 Kimberleys trying to get a piece of the high life. They don't love me, but they have a need, so the weed is a penalty of the high life. I was in a Jeep trying to get a high life. I was in a Jeep trying to get a high life. Backpack full, but I gave it to my bro when the girl under my arm is mad cause the car full. I was 17 when they were calling me a shady wannabe. It's funny cause I grew up stealing from Marshalls. Woke up on the couch, no cash in my house. Terror Reid, can you see where the cash went? Sure. I was in a Jeep, I had a bottle next to me and it was yelling at me in a French accent. Bonjour. Black on the tee, black on the jeans, passionately bent back, like a crash on the street. Freak accident, token the accident. Freak T used to be a chopper, then he passed in a lead. 20 racks my fee. Obviously too cheap, I get checks with the best. Broke up with a Barbie and now I call her Charlie. They all turn brat when my ex see my ex in a Jeep, bitch. I was in a Jeep with at least 3 Kimberleys trying to get a piece of the high life. They don't love me, but they have a need, so the weed is a penalty of the high life. I was in a Jeep trying to get a high life. I was in a Jeep trying to get a high life.
It's kind of throwing me off right now because his voice keeps like glitching out, but you know, like it's cool.
I need a fade. I told him big bag, y'all give me by the way. Sicker than the cold, I'ma sad that beat. And I make a house wait, cause I sun when I sleep. The catacomb crook, neighborhood at a raw hook. One look, had him on shook. The brain with the blade in the book. The chef and the cook raise up, but your soul get took. Holding up in that Jeep, slumping mat when we creep. Deep in your set, covering the freaks and they cheap. Showing them out what they need, the lyrical vet. Terror and token, your soul gon' get broken. We throwing they ass in a bin. Heavyweight horror, I got something for her and all of her friends. Never gon' see me again.
I was in a Jeep with at least 3 Kimberleys trying to get a piece of the high life. They don't love me, but they have a need, so the weed is a penalty of the high life. I was in a Jeep trying to get a high life. I was in a Jeep trying to get a high life.
Number 4, we gotta change the label name. That's a
Lyrical
stupid
Lemonade?
name. Never too different. I'm gonna tell you something. You can't be.
I'm not
you too
supposed to
different.
be
You gotta
here. Wait,
change the
album
label name. That's a
613.
stupid
Oh
name.
yeah.
Never too different. I'm gonna tell you something.
Cool,
you can't
cover.
be. You're too different, nigga. You too different. Bring it back down, bro.
That was cool. As I said, you know, I feel like for the glitching thing within his, you know, verse, it was a little odd, but, you know, it was a cool effect. I enjoyed both verses. Fire song, you know, did not expect that from Token. I expected a little, maybe something different, but it also has been a little long, like I said, since I've heard his music, but either way, that was fire. Definitely very fitting for Tara Reid and maybe some other people that I'd be knowing, you know, but fire song, I absolutely loved it.